Hi YouTube family, it's me, Debbie Bubbles. Welcome back to my channel and into my home. So this evening I am going to share with you meal prep and a completed meal. I recently subscribed to HelloFresh, not something I'm going to continue. If you've listened to another video or watched another video, I talked about it a little bit there. But either way, I'm receiving the meals currently, and so I figured I'd go ahead and prepare one of the meals with you in attendance or watching. So if you'll hold tight, you're gonna see me open up the bag of ingredients and kind of lay it all out for you and give you a walkthrough and some video of prepping this meal. At the end of the video, I'll give you a glimpse or a picture of what they felt the meal should look like, and I'll let you see what I created, and I'll give you my thoughts on how the meal turned out. So keep watching if you would. Enjoy, and I'll see you in a little bit. You'll see an onion there. That onion did not come with the meal prep kit. The tomato and everything else did. However, I added onion and extra garlic to this meal because I enjoy both of those in my meals. So I added chopped onion as well as some garlic and ground red chili flakes as well. In addition to the ingredients that they provided, they have you add your own salt, pepper, you know, basic shelf-stable items and pantry items to the meal. They called for butter, a little bit of sugar, and vinegar, which I added as well. And you'll see that as we go through with this video. There are some steps that you will not see in the video, such as when I put the baking dish in the oven to basically melt the mozzarella cheese on top of the chicken. And closer to the end, or at the end of the video, I did not slice my chicken breast. I left it whole on top of the pasta to cut up as I chose during the eating process. So, oh yeah, and there's the hot and spicy garlic oil that I used. It called for just regular vegetable oil, etc., but I chose to use something else that I had on hand that I like, so that's why that's there. That Italian seasoning packet, as you see, it has a very beautiful green color to it. It tends to tint everything kind of a greenish hue. It almost glows, but it looks a little distracting perhaps, but it's not going to take away from the taste I already know, and you'll see in the end. As they say, a watched pot never boils. Okay, while we're waiting on the pasta to boil, I figured I would share a couple of things with you. I have two cutting boards here I hadn't shown you, I don't believe, but this one over here. This one is from my daughter. This was a gift from her. Of course, she knows I love the leopard print, so she picked this one up online for her mom. Cutting board is one that I purchased for myself. I bought it in Tuesday morning a little bit ago, and it was $14.99. Just love the natural wood. Will they ever be used to cut anything on? Mm-hmm. The two of them are just for pretty, so, or I may set up a little something on them, but I won't ever use them to cut anything on there. More decorative than anything, but they're pretty. Rolling away, it'll be done soon. It's starting to come together. Don't opt out now. Keep watching because it only gets better. Smell-o-vision would be a wonderful thing right about now because the butter and the garlic and the herbs smell so wonderful. All right, everything is complete, so let's start assembling the plate. The sauce, I could see it being a little off-putting for some. Doesn't really bother me. All of the green herbs that they used in the seasoning mixes, oh my goodness, it kind of gave everything a kind of greenish. Okay, so this is how they felt the meal should look once it's plated. It's the balsamic, tomato, and herb chicken. Now, it's dinner time, so let's see what I created. All things said and done, it smells wonderful. It is presentable. I think it looks good overall. I believe it's going to taste good. I'll let you know. Of course, we'll have to add a glass of wine. I figured I'd go ahead and open up the Stella Rosa. It's a rosé, and we'll have that along with the meal. So, what are my final thoughts on this meal? Well, I would give the balsamic, tomato, and herb chicken a 10 out of 10. This was a delicious meal. I love the balsamic tomato sauce in particular. It was light and aromatic. I am a fan of vinegars, and balsamics, oh my goodness, are some of my favorites. So the sauce was lovely. The pasta, how can you go wrong with pasta and butter and garlic? Oh my goodness. So it was delicious. The chicken cooked up tender. The ingredients were nice. There was a nice balance of flavor, and I'd suggest it. So if you're thinking of ordering from HelloFresh and want to just try it out, sample it, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful meal. Serves up lovely. So you can have a great, cozy dinner for two. Something you can serve at a nice little dinner party. Enjoy, because I did. I'll see you next time. Y'all have a good evening. God bless you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.